broadcasting from somewhere in the Hollywood Hills.
You have arrived. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
Man, oh man.
Almighty.
Let me tell you.
What?
I just got back from El Segundo.
I can't believe that you got there and back, because with traffic, that's crazy.
6 a.m. I wake up. 6:30, I'm in the gym. I'm out by 7:30. I'm showered by 8. I'm driving because it takes 3.5 hours to get to towards LAX.
Which is only like 18 miles.
It's ridiculous.
Right.
It's for...
Okay, let me ask you, but is El Segundo, was I correct? Is it by the airport?
Yeah, it's right by the airport.
Okay.
I was really excited. There's a casting director named Dana White.
Okay.
Which she also shares the name with the UFC promoter, Dana White, but it's not the same person.
That's why you really...
That guy's a dude, she's a chick.
Okay.
But she's really cool. You know Dana White, Janae? Oh, okay. Oh, well.
Does she?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, she's really nice. And I was the first one there because, you know me, I gotta be on time.
That's how you are.
Yeah, I got signed.
If you're on time, you're late.
And it said it's glamour.
Glamour?
Glamour Barbie.
Oh, you're perfect for this.
Well, you know, Desiree, they were looking for...
a father?
No, a Kens and Barbies and their friends.
Okay.
I showed up, and and I went into Go To Talent, where I'm represented by Lisa Capole and Terry Lindholm.
Right.
And I said the breakdown says 5'11". I'm only 5'9". She goes, just go. And I said, all right, I'll go, because you never know.
Right.
And I had forgotten that I had known kind of Dana in passing, so it was good that I went.
Right.
I was number 1, as you'll see on my name tag.
Number 1, Nick Drago. I see it.
Drago.
And you got to work on your writing, but okay.
I definitely got cut.
You did.
I showed up at 10:30 in the morning. I wasn't on the list for some reason. I felt stupid. I walked in the room. They brought us in 12 at a time. I was the shortest guy there. They said, just talk amongst yourselves, and I was really nervous. So I was having a conversation with this dude, like, LA, traffic, while they're looking at us, and you know they're looking at you. You know they're looking at you.
Right, so they just wanted to see how you interacted? Is that
or look.
Make everybody calm down?
Because if they show up and all the Barbies are like 5'3", then I'm money, because the guys that are 5'11" are going to be gargantuous next to those girls.
Right.
So, but I was obviously the shortest person there.
Okay.
And, Dana was great. She did say, I don't like to waste people's time. She goes, you're going to walk in, and it's good that you can't. This is not a waste of time, even if we don't ask you to stay, because we'll keep your headshot and stuff for future projects. Most of the time, I don't believe people when they say that. I do believe her.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So how long was the audition?
I was in there...
5 minutes?
No, less than that. I was in there for like a minute and a half, which I appreciate.
Okay, good.
So, and then that way I jammed. I got in the car, grabbed a couple of blueberry glazed donuts from Coffee Bean in a tall house, which is off my diet, but I'm so hungry.
Don't tell anybody.
And now I'm here.
Well, we're happy you're here.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being my guest.
But, needless to say, I will audition for anything, I guess.
Well, you have to.
I don't need Barbie.
You don't need Barbie, but it would have been nice.
Yeah, whatever.
You don't even know what it was.
It was for some industrial. It only paid like $500.
Why weren't they asking Janae? She's a Barbie.
How tall are you, Janae?
5'10".
Let me check the breakdown.
We're going to check the breakdown on that. Wow, you had a very,
Let me see here.
Thing.
What's the breakdown?
Very big morning.
Looking for 10 males, 10 females.
Oh.
Looking for Ken's Barbies and, quote, their friends. Think of what their glamorous friends might look like. Yep, beautiful people. Sideways smiley face. All roles, youthful, 20 to 30. That's Janae. And looking for a cast of all ethnicities. That's Janae. Males, heights, 5'11 to 6'3". Females from 5'4 to 5'8".
Oh, you're too tall.
Yeah,
oh, because you're what? How tall are you?
5'10".
Oh, you're 5'10". That's why you didn't get called.
Wear heels and
yeah.
don't want you to be taller than the guy.
Well, Janae, that's how it goes. But you know what I have learned is that there over the last 8 years I've been out here, and Desiree, you know this. Yeah. There's work for everyone.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You just have to keep plugging away. You can't just give it 6 months or a year. You have to really want it bad enough and find your niche.
Yeah. You're Frederick Nietzsche.
Your niche.
Let me just... Can I say this?
Yeah.
I didn't mean to stop your thought.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Don't believe... Don't think that just because we're like, oh, you got to keep plugging away, doesn't mean we don't get frustrated.
Oh, no, it's a constant struggle.
Yeah.
Of, should I be doing this? Am I doing this right? Why am I doing this? Obviously, because you love it, but am I going to make it?
Do I get new headshots?
Am I going to make a living at this? You
Yeah.
know, those kinds of things. It is. It's a constant inner struggle. But in the end, you got to do what you love. And if you love it, it's going to work out for you.
Well, like number 46, Nick Baga said, do what you like and you'll always like what you did.
He has a million of them.
He's got a bunch of Baga-isms.
Bagisms. I don't know. I just kind of condensed that.
You did a
Yeah.
good job.
We have a really exciting interview coming up for our 50th. Can you believe we're almost there?
I can't believe it. And 52 will mean we've done a whole year consecutive weeks.
Can you believe that?
I can't.
So we got a big one.
Huge.
Bigger than big.
Dude, I'm so excited. And this person called me yesterday and was like, dude, your podcast is hilarious. And we were like, what? I was like,
Really?
I was like, well, yeah, I'd love to get you on. They're like, okay, cool, you name it. We're like, so we're getting
And actually somebody that followed through, and it's like so exciting.
This is huge.
Yeah.
This person is great.
You guys are going to be excited.
Should we not say anything until like 49 and then tell them, or just make it be a surprise for 50?
It's got to be surprise so they have
So they have to tune in. Mm-hmm. But what if they forget? What if we need to tell them who it is so that way they?
No, we're gonna say it after. Well, we'll say it on 51. Like, duh, you missed it. Go back.
Oh yeah, because it stays up. You can download each and every one of our episodes on iTunes absolutely free.
Make sure you give us a review.
Yep. Oh, hey, speaking of review, let's review some music.
Amen. I like that. Okay, my first music pick for this week is entitled "Thanks for the Boogie Ride."
You're
Do you know
welcome.
this song?
Nope.
Oh, it's hot.
But it sounds like I should have asked permission.
Yeah, right. No, it's a great. Do you know this song, Janae?
No.
It's a great tune. The artist is Renee Olstead. Olstead. Thanks for the Boogie Ride. It's cool. It's very cool. My second one is "Gimme All Your Lovin'," featuring Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
Okay, it's not explicit, so you don't have to worry about it because
okay.
it's with Madonna.
Well, you can't understand what she's saying anyway, so what does it matter?
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
She just said avocado, avocado, avocado. In case you don't know what that means, when you don't know the words, you just say something like that.
Yes.
And my last one is entitled Love Game. Now, Love Game is one word. I have no idea why. Maybe it's a typo. Not sure. That's Lady Gaga and Marilyn Manson.
Oh, that's a match made in heaven.
It seems like an odd match, but it actually is really good. And it's off this really great remix album that Lady Gaga has out right now.
Yeah, I wonder if they get together and put their makeup on together.
No, they do each other's.
They do each other's makeup.
Totally.
It's so weird.
It's off her Lady Gaga's album entitled The Remix, and it's lots of great remixes with different artists.
Yeah.
And some of her hottest stuff. So they're all a little bit longer. You can use them for warm up across the floor.
Yeah, or if you just want to wear a meat dress.
Or
It's a good
meat,
soundtrack.
or a meat hat.
Or a meat hat.
Whatever. Absolutely. They're good things. Good stuff this week.
Yeah, it's good.
You gotta check out Thanks for the Boogie Ride. You'll just dig it.
Oh, dig it.
You'll dig it.
Okay, it's my turn.
Is it?
These are some picks that, the first one, you just wouldn't expect me to choose this. But I have chosen it.
I'm waiting.
I'm embarrassed.
Why?
It's because it's Steal My Sunshine.
Do I steal your sunshine?
Yeah, Steal My Sunshine. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay. Number 2, Ba With Da Ba by Kid Rock.
Why'd you say that again?
Ba With Da Ba.
I like
Da
that.
Bang, Da Bang, Diggy Diggy.
Word.
And number 3, a song by one of my favorites, Johnny Cash, Hurt.
Oh, good.
Yeah, which is how I'm feeling right now, because you're looking at a magazine.
I'm looking at the Dance Studio Life magazine.
Are we in there?
Trying to be.
Are we in there? Are we not in there again?
We do not have an article, which is really getting.
Who wrote that article right there?
Who did
Let's
this?
just listen to him.
Joshua.
Bartlett. Mm-hmm. Hey, Josh. JB.
Give us a shout out, man.
What's up? You don't want to interview us? Well, we got to put you in the podcast to get an interview? Send a shout out to Josh Bartlett.
Oh.
That's right. We went to different high schools together. I'm sure he knows us. All right, so
We went to different high schools.
we're not in Dance Studio Life, but I will tell you what we are into, and that's charities.
That's right.
The Dance to Your Door girls, Juliana and Eden, are joining us on the phone. We have our producer, Janae Mercedes, calling them right now.
Right now, dialing the number.
Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
40 Dance Workshops is the nation's premier in-house dance experience. We come to you and offer dancers a personalized workshop in the comfort of their own studio. Build a customized schedule to best suit your student needs. Our faculty work in every facet of the entertainment industry. And now, for a limited time, Desiree Robbins is in the mix. Book her for your next workshop. We're available for booking year-round. Visit flow40dance.com or call 818-985-7005 for more information. Flow 40 Dance Workshops. Work hard, dance strong.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Dance Cast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
OSHA is a school well known for their dance, and there are two girls here, Juliana and Eden, who are here to talk to you about bringing dance to the elderly, the chronically ill, the immobile, and abused and neglected children. It's a laundry list of items, but they are spreading dance across the world, and here, especially in Southern California, the Dance to Your Door charity. Ladies, welcome to the show.
Hi, thank you for having us.
No problem. Well, we're glad you're that excited.
We love to not only have great guests on the show that teach dancers how to audition or talk about their lives and how they made it in the business, but we love sharing our time with people like you that want to give back. So thank you for taking time out of your day, and we would like you to explain to our audience a little bit of background on what Dance to Your Door actually does. And why did you create it?
Well, about almost 4 years ago, me and Juliana, we gathered up some friends because we had heard about this facility of elders that didn't have any source of entertainment, and they didn't even really have their own relatives visiting them. And we just thought that it was unnecessary and kind of sad. So we thought that we would just go over and do like a short little dance show. I think we only had like 4 people there with us at that point, and we all just did a short little piece and we talked to them. And it was just incredible how much they really appreciated it, and we didn't even realize what an amazing experience it was and how big the impact it had on those people.
Sure. And
afterwards we had so much fun that we just decided to keep doing it, and eventually we made it into a 501c3 nonprofit, and now we have about 25 regular members and performers, and we have guest artists, and we do about 12 shows a month, and yeah.
Wow, that's a lot.
Sorry, you made us speechless.
I'm sorry, 12 shows a year.
Oh, okay. We're like, dang, you guys better get onto your show right now.
But still, once a month is a huge undertaking. It's not easy, as you know, to produce a show like this.
And that's really nice, because I've done that. We did that a little bit when I was growing up for my dance studio. We just go every now and again. But you know, we place so much emphasis on making sure that we perform great and don't slip and don't fall. Those people don't care whether you fall and slip and fall on your butt or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, all of the girls who perform with Dance to Your Door train intensively, and we always just tell them that, you know, these people, they don't really care about technique. They don't care about how high you can kick your leg, or if you did, you know, 4 turns instead of the usual 5 or whatever in your routine or variation. They just really want to feel that energy and that spirit from dance that they can make a connection to, and it brings so much joy into their lives. So.
And I'm sure a lot of healing.
Yeah, they just like to see young people. They like to see people being happy. They like to see dance, something they don't get to see. They're just enamored by the fact that a couple of strangers came and performed for them and took time out of their day to go see them, and they are just so happy. Mm-hmm.
Do they ever give you any tips? Like, that was good, but you should have pointed your toe a little harder on that part?
Never. I mean, they are just extremely impressed, and of course, you know, us dancers, we're really hard on ourselves whenever we do anything, but it's just so nice, you know, to have members of the audience. I mean, the last show we did, there was a lady, and after every single person, she was yelling from the back, "You're beautiful! You're beautiful!"
Oh, isn't that sweet?
Cool. The response is just incredible.
Ladies, tell our audience how old each of you are.
I actually turned 17 yesterday.
Hey, happy belated birthday.
Thank you. And I'm 16.
Lovely. And you guys started this when you were freshmen, I hear?
Yep, freshmen in high school.
It's amazing, and it's so inspiring to have people your age, and this should be a good lesson for all our listeners out there. You can get involved and use your dance towards things that will help bring joy to other people. And I think what you two are doing at the age that you're at is amazing, and we all thank you, because there should be more things like this happening.
Thank you so much. And it's been great because in recent history we've been able to use our art school to involve other dancers, and the girls that we've gotten involved have just loved the experience, and so the opportunities are definitely out there.
Yeah.
So you can email these girls, dance2yourdoor@gmail.com, and you can totally be placed on a mailing list. Just drop them an email, say, hey, I want to get involved, or I want to just keep in the loop with what you guys are doing, especially if you're in the Southern California area, and drop them an email. Especially if you want to send money, you can send money to 3651 Woodpecker Street, Woodpecker like the bird, Brea, Brea, California, 92823. And I'm going to give the phone number, 714-745-3635, to get in touch with the Dance to Your Door girls.
And remember that all of your donations are tax deductible.
Baby, that's what a 501c3 is for.
You know it.
So we're here with the Dance to Your Door girls, Juliana and Eden. We're going to take a short break.
Yep.
And we'll come back and talk to you guys and talk about your show that you've got coming up in June and all this great stuff you got.
All right, awesome. All
Okay.
right.
You don't have to go to class or anything, do you?
Oh, we're good.
No, we're good. You're like, we got a 501c3, man. We don't have to go to class.
We're Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back.
What is it?
Infinite.
Oh.
As dance teachers, we spend countless hours editing music. Save time with professional audio engineers. Professional music edits for competition start as low as $49. Clean cuts at affordable rates. Give your dancers a leg up on the competition. Email them for a quote. Visit dezworld.com. That's DEZ world.com for more details.
Hey, this is Alex Bond, and you're listening to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
Hey, welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. Wow. We are dance all day, every day, all the time. Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDanceCast, or at Nick Drago, or at Desiree Robbins.
We're here with two girls, Juliana and Eden from OSHA. They are class of 2013 and doing some very inspirational stuff. Dance, the number 2, your door at gmail.com is how to reach them. Get put on the mailing list. 3651 Woodpecker Street, Brea, California, 92823 is where to send that cash money, which is tax deductible. It's a 501c3.
That's right.
Charity. You can also reach them 714-745-3635. And you guys do have a website that will be coming up soon. It's under construction right now.
Yeah, that's right.
And so don't forget, you can probably go Google it, and that will come up right away. And this is a great charity that brings dance to the elderly, chronically ill, the immobile, and abused and neglected children. So it's a great, great thing to get involved with. And so, ladies, what's exciting is you have a luncheon coming up, and it is April 4th at the Anaheim White House Restaurant, 887 South Anaheim Boulevard. And you can look that up online. But ladies, tell us what they can expect. This is going to be a great fundraiser for you, probably a pretty big deal. Let the listeners know how they can get involved and come out to a nice lunch.
Yeah, of course. So early on last summer, we entered Dance to Your Door in this charity competition, and
Bruno Serrato of the Anaheim White House, who is an amazing philanthropist himself, honored us. And so basically what's going to happen at the lunch is it's, of course, an amazing lunch at an incredible 5-star restaurant. But there will also be a performance by some of our Dance Tirador members, including Caitlin Jenkins, who is going to be the star of ABC's new show, Bunheads.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that'll be great. And we also Eden and I will be talking a lot about Dance Tirador and what we do. So it would be amazing to have people to come out and support Dance Tirador in this amazing medium.
Awesome. And listeners, what I'm going to do is these ladies have sent me the invitation, and I'm going to go ahead and post it on my site, dezworld.com, DEZWORLD.com. That way you can get a link to get the invitation. And it's very simple. You just type in, click yes, maybe, or no, and help these ladies out. So
is there a capacity, or like a certain amount of people that are going to be allowed in, or is it how does that work?
Well, we weren't expecting it to be anything like ginormous, so if we're about 100 people. That's our goal right now, but if we could have more, that would be absolutely incredible.
Very cool. I want to ask you, so who does all the choreography and all this stuff? Do you do you two do everything? Do you farm some of that out? And when do you have time, being in school, taking class, doing your homework, to do all of this?
Well, the time thing is a really great question. The trick is no sleep.
Good. Okay.
It is really hard to be a high school student, to be a dancer training, and to also have this nonprofit, and to not only be a member, but to be running it.
Right.
It is difficult, but if you're passionate about something, you got to make it happen.
Exactly.
Yeah, and then in terms of choreography, we do have students or members of Dance Tirador that have choreographed pieces. One of our dance instructors, John Ajay, he choreographed our signature opening number. And then a lot of these girls have pieces that they've used for competition or that they've learned in class that they use. And then a lot of us do, classical ballet variations, which we have in our repertoire. So there's quite a range.
Sure. And I know that you guys have not only gone to perform for the elderly, but also abused and neglected children. Tell us about the difference between performing in those two genres. Going to, a retirement community as opposed to the children and what they're going through. And, you must have to make some pretty interesting choices on what you're going to perform, I would think.
Well, yeah, that's an interesting question because we have an annual show. We call it our Thriller Show, and we do it around Halloween, and we do it at Olive Crest. And that's another nonprofit that's for abused and neglected children. And we go there, and we not only do we have a thriller show, but we also we have a party for the kids. So there's face painting, there's food, there's all kinds of activities for the kids, and then we all get dressed up, and we do Thriller for them, and then we teach them the dance, and they do it with us, and it's so much fun. There's so much more interaction with our audience because they are children.
Sure.
And they get up and they dance with us, and we talk to them, and we play with them, and it's so much fun. And it is really different than when we're in the retirement homes because it's more of a separation between audience and performers, even though the audience is still really involved. They shout things out. They're super excited. They'll come up and dance with us.
Wow, that's
when
really...
you perform for the elderly, you got to think like maybe a little bit more Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Things that they relate to a little
Thriller,
bit more.
what is this?
Thriller sounds, that sounds like a really fun event. I love that you're combining so many more things with the face painting and the interaction. I just think you guys are doing such an amazing thing. I love it.
Now, you guys also have a show for Holocaust survivors. That's coming up soon.
Yes, that'll be early June.
I think around June 5th.
Yes. And, this show will definitely be one of our largest, and we're hoping to get Bacchus Dance Company involved, some other guest artists besides our student members. And in the past, the show has just been absolutely incredible to give back to these, extremely brave people and bring them kind of a joy and escape through our joy and love through dance.
Yeah, there's usually about 100 Holocaust survivors there.
Wow.
It's an annual thing that we like to do. This year we'll also be having Jason Clover from So You Think You Can Dance. He'll be joining us. He'll be another one of our guest performers, along with Caitlin Jenkins, who we mentioned is going to be the star of the ABC family show Bunheads. She'll be there as well. It's one of our bigger shows that we do, and it is an annual show, and we're super excited about it.
That is really cool. Now, let me ask you, is there a way that people that don't attend OSHA can get involved and dance for you?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. We've just kind of used our school as, the mechanism because it's convenient, but we definitely we love getting girls and boys involved from across Southern California. We do have a bit of an audition process. It's not like a normal audition. It's just to make sure that it's appropriate and will be well received by, our given audience. And if they email us at dancetoyourdoor@gmail.com, number 2, then we can definitely get them involved, and we'd love to expand our network as much as possible.
Great. And do you have a certain day that you do that, or just once you get the emails in and then you decide on a time that they come audition? Because there's so many great schools with great dance teams and stuff around you. I can't imagine that they wouldn't want to get involved in something like this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're not associated with a single school or a studio or anything like that. We like to have a variety of people from all over Southern California.
Great.
And they can send in video auditions to us, or if they're close by, we can send emails and have a meeting place, and we can do an informal audition like that. It's not really a super stressful audition process, like auditioning for any sort of company.
Right.
We just want to make sure that everything that's performed is completely appropriate for our audience.
Yeah.
And
What if someone plays an instrument? Can they get involved like that too?
we've never actually had that happen before, but one of our dancers plays the piano, and occasionally before shows, she'll play the piano for our audience or after. And they really love it.
And we're completely open to expanding, and so if you have the talents and you feel that what you can do is appropriate, please reach out to us. And another thing to consider is when we do perform, the space is usually extremely small.
Sure.
So you got to go with the flow because you're doing something great for the community.
And that's what matters the most.
Exactly.
Juliana and Eden from OSHA, they're great charity, Dance to Your Door. That's dance, the number 2, your door @gmail.com. Thank you, ladies, so much for joining us. It's a great thing that you're doing.
Thank you so much for having us and for letting us spread our message and what we love to do.
Well, keep on doing it. It's young people like yourselves that keep this idea of hope alive in our world today, and we need more people like you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys have a great afternoon. Now get back to class.
Yeah, go to class. Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. We'll be right back. Are you a dance company, teacher, choreographer, producer, or director looking to market yourself for your current projects?
Do you need just a little extra push to get the word out?
The answer is yes, Desiree. They do.
Nick, how do you know what they need?
I know our listeners. They need our help to spread the word about their shows, projects, and whatever else they have going on. And guess what, Desiree?
What, Nick?
It just so happens that we have the airtime just for them.
That's right. We have ad space available for you. We have both 30 and 60-second spots available for you.
Get the word out to the entire United States and countless other countries. Did he just say countless other countries? Yes, he did. Infinite Dance Cast has audiences all across the world, including Canada, China, Japan, the United Kingdom, Switzerland, Germany, Austria, Romania, Australia, Denmark, Brazil, the Philippines, Mexico, and more. But I won't say the others because they're too hard to pronounce.
Email us at info@infinitedancecast.com for more details. Subject line, advertise.
Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast, giving you a voice worldwide.
Easy to make and take with you on the go.
Welcome to Food to Go with Steph and Ro.
I'm Steph.
And I'm Ro. And today we're talking about something serious.
This is serious.
Are you ready? Are you focused?
Here we go.
Are you sitting down? We are talking about cholesterol. You're thinking, Rochelle, why would I worry about that? I'm a dancer. Worry about it.
Yeah, and you've heard our tagline, why worry later when you can take care of it now?
Worry about it now. So here's the thing. Here are the basic facts. You ready?
Yep.
Blood moves oxygen through your body.
Okay, that makes sense.
Great.
But then cholesterol slows down the oxygen moving through your body.
Yeah, slows it down or blocks it completely. Can't get around.
Because it slows down your blood.
Now you ask, what happens if oxygen can't get to my heart?
What happens if oxygen can't get to my heart?
I have a heart attack.
What happens if oxygen can't get to my brain?
Well, then I have a stroke.
What happens if oxygen can't get to my cells?
The cells become cancerous. That's right, everybody. Cholesterol, heart attack, stroke, cancer. And then you're like, Rochelle, but how do I avoid cholesterol? What is cholesterol in? It's got to be like French fries, salty foods. Where is it?
Absolutely. I always think it's in French fries.
It's got to be greasy stuff, right?
Greasy stuff. Anything with oil has cholesterol.
No, that's not true. It only is in animal foods. So we're talking about meat, we're talking about dairy, we're talking about eggs, butter, but it is not in oil.
Oh, potatoes, vegetables.
It's not in that. Now, some of those things aren't good for you.
Okay.
However, they will not raise your cholesterol. Cholesterol is only in animal foods. Does that blow your mind or what?
I'm going to tell you, it blew my mind about a year and a half ago. It no longer does.
Yeah, I've gotten used to it now, but I'm amazed that I went for so many years without having known.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So
This was
consider
serious.
that next time you're about to bite into a burger, just think about your cholesterol content.
Want to learn more? Become a fan on Facebook.
Visit InfiniteDancecast.com and click on the Food to Go menu
to check out this week's healthy snack. Join us here every week
on Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Have a healthy week.
To make and take with you.
Hey, what's going on? The morning tablet here, and
You are tuning in to Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Welcome back. We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dancecast.
Dancecast.
We are dance all day, every day, all the time. And we dance for charity.
Hey.
Make sure you follow us on Twitter at iDancecast or at Nick Drago or at Desiree Robbins.
Dude, good interview with those girls.
I really wish we could attend that luncheon.
I know.
April 4th. Don't forget, it is at the Anaheim White House Restaurant. You can, it's like 11:45 a.m. to 1 p.m. Great luncheon. It's for a great cause.
Yeah.
So I'm going to put it on my website, desworld.com, DEZWORLD.com, because some people spell it with an S.
Right.
But it's Z. It's Z. And you can check out the invitation. And if you can get out there and support. It's such a great cause.
Yeah, and you know, those girls are great. I mean, they're really full of life and really excited about this. They're not doing this for the accolades or to be patted on the back.
Especially at their age. I mean, to be so inspired by something like that, to put a lot of time into. You know, most kids in high school, they want to be out at the beach and doing those kinds of things. But to put so much energy into something like this.
And especially to the elderly.
I know.
I mean, I
Do you know how touching that is for them?
I know.
And I feel bad because my grandfather is in a retirement home.
Yeah.
And he's in Oklahoma. So we don't get to go see him. And if there was something like this out there, that would be... I could just see them having chapters all over the country.
Yeah.
It could really
that'd be awesome.
something big.
Shout out to Waverly and Carlo Drago, my grandparents that aren't with us anymore. So that's nice. I know because my grandfather was in an assisted living home for a long time.
Right.
And so was my grandmother. And I know like that kind of stuff really means a lot.
It does. I mean, they look forward to it. So don't forget, whether you can go to the luncheon or not, you can send money to their cause. You'd make the checkout to dance the number 2 your door. And you send the money to the address we've been giving, 3651 Woodpecker Street, Brea, California, 92823. Or just give them a call if you don't want to write all that down at 714-745-3635.
You'd be good at doing bingo. Call out bingo numbers.
How do you know I have
Number 19. Number 19.
Bueller.
Janae, how you doing over there?
I'm pretty good.
You got some auditions coming up?
Got a few.
Yeah?
A little bit, nothing huge.
Did you go to that Tabitha Napoleon one?
I didn't. I still, I wasn't back yet.
Oh, you weren't back
Once I got back, I had to go home for my grandmother's funeral. So once I got back, things were kind of crazy getting set back up in my apartment and everything.
Well, we were saddened to hear your grandmother's passing. What was her name?
Mary.
Mary. All right. So we'll keep Mary in our prayers.
Absolutely.
And, we'll get back into the grind. That's the hard thing about LA, is that life doesn't stop here.
Right,
When you
I
leave,
know.
it's still going on.
Right, absolutely.
That's hard, man.
It's tough.
hard. But, well, Janae, you're doing a great job. I just wanted to, you know what we should do? Employee of the Month.
Oh, I think, okay, now be careful because our other producer, Michael Benicos, might hear that.
Yeah, he's not here right now. He can't do anything about it. Oh, well, he might do
That's
something about it in
true.
post-production. He might make you sound like a chipmunk.
That'd be funny.
Well, Janae, you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
Michael Benicos, you're doing a great job, too.
Absolutely. Janae's going to be working on our new website. I know we said that was going to come out a lot sooner, but
Yeah.
with everything that's been going on in the world,
Yeah.
in our worlds,
Yeah.
it's been a little tough. So Janae's going to be building our website, so you got to check it out.
She's
And
building
not
our website.
only that, get on iTunes and write us a review.
Write us a review, baby. Or you can come to my place
Yeah.
on Sunday.
Okay.
This Sunday's April 1st.
Okay.
It's going to be awesome.
April Fool's party?
Yeah. No. WrestleMania.
Oh, okay.
Ha ha. I'm so excited. I've been
Dang,
waiting
where
all
am I
year.
this week? Oh, I'm in Orlando.
Are you in Orlando?
I am.
Cancel.
Yeah, absolutely, I should.
For WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Triple H is going to be
Oh my goodness!
fighting
Could you
The
imagine
Undertaker.
if I did that?
The Rock's coming back to fight John Cena.
People love The Rock.
Yeah.
He had an amazing article in People magazine.
Did he?
It was great. So you could still go online and check it out. He's a great family man. And
Maybe we
all
should
that.
try and get The Rock on the show.
Let's do it.
He does the Samoan dancing.
There you go.
His cultural dancing. All right, so Janae, get on that.
I will.
Okay.
I'll work on that.
We want to send a special thank you to our producers, Michael Smooth Like Butter Benicos and Janae Mind Over Mercedes for producing our show.
We are Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast. Remember, you can download each and every episode for free on iTunes or check us out on Facebook. We have them all posted there.
But most of all, we want to thank you, the listener, because remember, without you, only our mothers would be listening.
And that would be sad. We're Nick and Desiree's Infinite Dance Cast.
We'll see you next week!